Hi friends and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to complete biology classification lesson. So let's start the session. If we talk about kingdom Plantae, they are autotrophic. That means they produce their own food through sunlight. Next thing, they are eukaryotic. Eukaryotic means, as we have discussed earlier, eukaryotic means the nucleus will be embedded. They contains chlorophyll. It is a green like a pigment which produces a green color to the plant. Next, it is partial heterotrophic. Heterotrophic means they are autotrophic as well as heterotrophic. Some plants such as insectivorous plants, they will be heterotrophic. That means they will be parasitic. Okay, they will be gaining nutrition from the living. And if you talk about examples, bladderworts and Venus flytrap. If you talk about next parasite, it is Cuscuta, and the cell wall of these plants will be cellulose, will contain cellulose, that is they will be cellulose. And next thing, alternation. Last point is alternation of generation means what? Alternation of generation means the alternation of diploid saprophytic generation and haploid gametophytic generation is called alternation of generation. So friends, now we are going to talk about kingdom Animalia. Kingdom Animalia, as we know it, they are heterotrophic. Heterotrophic means they will be depending on living organisms such as plants, and eukaryotic means they are embedded, the nucleus is embedded. And if you talk about they are capable of locomotion, and they are motile. If they are motile, there will be no cell wall, and as I said, they are dependent on plants. And there will be internal digestion will occur. In internal digestion means the digestion will occur in the internal cavity. Next, they will store food as glycogen and glycogen or fat. Okay, and if you talk about mode of nutrition means the way how they digest, that is holozoic means the whole substance will be, they'll be taking the whole substance in inside. Okay, whole substance inside the body. So now we are going to talk about virus. Virus was discovered by Pasteur DJ Invoski in the year 1892. And if you talk about second thing, this virus caused a disease called mosaic disease of tobacco. The disease caused due to tobacco smoking. And one more person came named M.W. Bejernik in 1898. He said that the extract of infected plants of tobacco may cause infection in healthy plants too. This extract is named as contagium vivum fluid, which is also called as infectious living fluid. So friends, now we are going to talk about the living status, when it will be living and when it will be non-living. It will be living inside the host cell, whereas it will be non-living outside the host cell. Second point, the genetic material of virus is RNA or DNA. Next, virus is a nucleoprotein, in which virus in plants contain the genetic material single-stranded RNA, and virus in animals has genetic material single or double-stranded RNA or double-stranded DNA. And if we talk about virus in bacteria, it has genetic material double-stranded DNA. And if we talk about the protein code, as I said, it is a nucleoprotein, in which protein code is essential. Protein code is made up of capsomorus. Capsomorus is a capside made of small subunits. Capside means it is a protein shell, and this capsomorus, the main advantage of capsomorus is it protects the nucleic acid present in virus. So now we are going to talk about viroids. Viroids, like the name was discovered by T.O. Diner in 1971. And if you talk about viroids, they are smaller than the virus. Next, they have no protein coat. Okay, no protein coat, and they are free RNA. Next, the RNA have a low molecular weight. The weight of the RNA will be low. Will be the weight is like measured in the terms of molecular weight. And next, it causes a disease called potato spindle tuber disease. If we talk about prions cause commonly cattle diseases. Next, it is a type of protein which trigger normal protein which is present in brain to fold abnormally. Next, it is infectious in humans and animals and not in plants. Next, the mode of spread is through meat product. And if you talk about the last point, that is under prions, it causes a common disease in cattle disease, which is called as bovine spongiform cephalopathy. And if you talk about lichens, it is a symbiotic association between algae and fungi, and the algal compound will consist of phycobiont, and fungal compound will consist of mycobiont. Next, if we talk about the algal compound and fungal compound, the algal compound is called as phycobiont, and fungal compound is called as mycobiont. And if you talk about the association of or relationship between algae and fungi, it can be shown in this diagram, in which fungi will provide the shelter. And if you talk about the next role of fungi, it absorbs water and nutrients for the preparation of food. The last role is of algae, who prepares the food, and the cycle continues. And if you talk about the best advantage of lichens best advantage is that it is a good pollution indicator. And next thing is that it will not grow in polluted areas, through which we can identify that the area is polluted. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and share as much you can, and please do subscribe my channel. So friends, will be meeting with the next video. Until then, thank you, take care, bye bye.